Hey, cousins. All right, we're going to keep on rolling. Let's talk about night two of WrestleMania, April 20th on a Sunday. Night two. Remember, they said it's 9 hours, but Peacocks is dedicating 9 hours to WWE. That is the pre show, the main event shows, and the post show. I'm sorry, the post show. I'm just assuming, speculating that the show itself is probably going to be about 4 to 5 hours. No big deal. Remember what they say: what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So if you went out there to that damn barren ass desert to get the full experience and you spent all of your savings, that's something you can keep to yourself. Ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal, baby. I love it. Let's get into this card, shall we? All right, we're going to start from the bottom and work for the way to the top. And I'm going to tell you what I think the story is. This is where y'all come in and correct me. Because I tell you, I be looking at the damn show, but my mind be somewhere else. I ain't even going to hold you. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul just showed up and decided that he was going to fuck with AJ Styles. I don't even know what's going on. I do think that this match is going to be spot fest. It's going to be moments, right? Just like when Logan Paul and Ricochet did the whole jump from two ropes and smash into each other in that whole moment. That's the same thing. I think AJ Styles is going to go out there and put it all on the line just so we can get the moments that we're looking for. And I think Logan Paul's going to rise to the occasion. I'll give him that. Logan got that new finisher. What's it called? A Paul Accusation. I don't even fucking know. But the finisher is good, and he got the right person to take it. And listen, AJ Styles got his Styles Clash, and they probably going to connect that into some weird ass fucking session of moves, and you probably ain't never seen the shit before. And is it going to be good? Hell yeah, they professional. But I'm going to go ahead with AJ Styles. Let's go ahead and give AJ Styles his win at WrestleMania. Moving up the card, Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a Sin City street fight. This is the only match that has a stipulation. And what's a Sin City street fight? What a tongue twister. Let Cody Rhodes say that. Sin City street fight. Essentially they're gonna wrestle probably in the parking lot and probably in the stands. Now, if they really want to do it, they should go wrestle in the whorehouse, because that's Sin City. Go find you a brothel. Go to the Bunny Ranch, that one that had that HBO TV show, and wrestle in there with them hoes. Man, listen, if they was bold like that, I would take my hat off to WWE if they leaned into their reputation as fucking sexual deviants. Hat off. They won't. And either way, Damian Priest apparently has a piece of jewelry that Drew McIntyre ripped off his neck. One of the cousins said it belonged to the grandma, I guess, because I didn't know he had some jewelry that Damian Priest wanted to get a hold of. So we're going to find out about that. Drew McIntyre is always angry, extremely Scottish, and he's probably going to lose. So I'm just going to, you know what? I don't even know who to pick here, because to be honest, I don't give a shit. Should we pick bisexual Undertaker, or should we put the Scottish psychopath? Who should we pick? I'm going to actually pick Drew McIntyre, because those pants that Damian Priest had on Friday was unacceptable. They were unacceptable, and he's a little knock-kneed. So I'm going to go ahead with Drew McIntyre with that. He will be picking up the win. Moving right along. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Y'all saw how I said her name right. See, I told you I could do it. I'm just disrespectful. For the tag team titles, WWE Paul Levesque books the tag team titles the same way no matter who has them. It's like, we got tag team titles. We got to have something going. There is only one tag team that's an actual tag team, and that is Caden Carter and Connor Katants, and they lost in the tag team gauntlet with other tag teams that had no business being together. I will continue to say, get B-Fab away from Meechin. Either way. Oh, wait. Natalia and Maxine Dupree, their outfits were absolutely fabulous. And then you had the stud line. But child, I don't know what Zoe Starks got going on with this whole censorship, bitch, because you got that fucking bra and no titties and your stomach out. So either you gonna be right to censor or shut the fuck up. Either way, thrown together just to get this hole on the card, just to give Liv Morgan some type of constellation for all of the stuff that she had to endure. Oh, and Raquel and her skin issue, we got to give them something they can feel. You already know. I actually get the feeling that Bayley and Lyra Valkyria might win. If I had to choose, I'm going to go ahead and choose that. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria winning those tag team titles. I want to give Bayley a round of applause one more time for playing in the mid card. I just want to give a round of applause. They should go ahead and give her the title just so she has something to do. Bayley's always an afterthought. Sad. Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio for the IC Championship. Last WrestleMania, the IC Championship, the match was Gunther versus Sami Zayn. And here we are now. The sad part is that this is actually setting up for Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio to be fucking around with each other some more. Penta just showed up, and because everyone enjoys Penta, and that's great, Cero Miedo, he's going to get a little shine, get a little taste of the razzle dazzle. Braun Breaker needed something to do, even though he hasn't been on TV. He's always in the stands. They showed him with a cowboy hat standing in front of AJ Styles. I was like, oh shit, I'll take that. Then they showed him with Penta. I said, ooh, I'll take a one-on-one, but somehow it turned into Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio, two fucking losers. But they made it to the WrestleMania card before the Street Profits. I did not mean to say that. Whoops. Either way, Braun Breaker's going to retain here, and we'll see Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio fucking around. I wouldn't even be shocked if Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez ease their ass out there and fuck around, and unnecessary Carlito, ease his ass out there and get speared to death again, because the spear the last time was so fantastic that Paul Levesque got to have at least 4 or 5 of those. He said, I'll take 14. Are you ready, Braun, to spear Carlito like you did before? You already know. Moving up the card, Io Sky versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's title. That is over there on is that the Raw title? Who got the SmackDown? Yeah, so that was Raw. Okay. This is the Raw title. I think I said the SmackDown title was the Raw title on other podcasts. Either way, this is the main title for the women. And this has been an emotional roller coaster for me. It's been an emotional roller coaster. Bianca Belair needs to win. I'm invested in Bianca Belair. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. It's a lot of hate for Bianca. I'm not really understanding it. I'm trying to figure out where this woman went wrong. Y'all coming up with all kinds of excuses and shit because she does what? Because she's good at what the fuck she does. Okay? She's good at what she does. She gives you looks. She gives you presentation. She gives you ring ready, wrestling, doing what she did. That bitch worked more. She had more matches this year than anybody else. I think Io Sky's number 2 in that stat. Okay? And y'all still keep disrespecting this woman. I think it's something more deeper than this. I think y'all feel some kind of fucking way, but I'm not even going to touch on that. Let's get back to the match. Rhea Ripley. I saw on Blue Sky or Threads that the reason why Rhea Ripley's in the position she's in is because she leans into incels and horny emo teen boys and stank ass lesbo bitches. That's what they said. I didn't say it. That's what they said. I'm gonna do a Swerve Strickland. I didn't say it. That's what they saying. And I'm gonna agree. Rhea Ripley's good. She had that banger match with Charlotte Flair. Because Charlotte Flair rose to the occasion to redeem what had happened to Rhea Ripley when she was in NXT. Who, by the way, Bianca Belair made that whole feud more entertaining. I'm never going to take that away. Listen, Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair 2 was, look, top 10, if not top 5. And after that, nothing. Nothing. This woman eyeball got hurt, relinquished the title, running around looking crazy, lost the match to EO. Had a whole come hither moment. I was like, okay, let's see what she finna do. I like that she taking responsibility. Then all of a sudden, the bitch went nuts and started blaming Bianca for everything. But okay, everybody's just like, Rhea Ripley, look at her ass cheeks. Rhea, oh my God, she's so hot and sexy. Even Stephanie on Stephanie's Places is like, oh my God, Rhea Ripley. Like, the girl, she's good. She ain't that fucking good. All I have to say is this for this match, okay, is either Io Sky or Bianca Belair need to be walking out with the title. That's it. If Rhea Ripley wins the title, you just know that I'm going to get on this motherfucking mic and I'm going to lose all scruples running this bitch down. That's it. That's it. I know she's Paul Leviskay's girl. I get it. But right is right, wrong is wrong. The way Io Sky has been treated in this whole situation is stupid. It's stupid. Okay? The way Bianca Belair, who is righteous in this whole situation, has been treated is silly. And this is all Paul Leviskay's fault and whoever's the creative writer on this situation program, because Rhea Ripley had absolutely no business being in this match. Now, if you wanted to get in this match, I feel like they could have been more creative getting her in the match as opposed to, I got to get in the match because I want to get in the match. Like, Bianca said it best. Bitch, shut the fuck up and sign it. You already whined and grind to get into it. Let's just go so we can get this over with. I like it. EO kicked the ass in the back. We gonna get a match. Is the match gonna be good? Yes. Yeah. The match gonna be good. It's gonna be damn good. But it ain't but either Bianca or EO. Them the only two people I'm accepting walking out with the title. Now, if EO Sky wins, if they smart, Bianca and Rhea Ripley should be face to face, and that should be our next program going into the next pay-per-view. And while Bianca and Rhea Ripley growling and shit at each other, we need to figure out how we going to incorporate her back over there with Mother Caution and Jade Cargill. Because remember, she is literally the catalyst for them two trying to kill each other. So Bianca Belair is still the most important person in the women's division on both shows. So you can feel how you fucking want to feel. That's just a fact. So we actually, and I think everybody can agree, we wanted Bianca versus Rhea Ripley. Obviously, they want something more between Bianca and Rhea Ripley. That's why Io Sky is there to eat the pin. I don't like that. Io's cool. She ain't that damn good. Some of y'all just is like fucking turned. But we're going to see. I either accept Io or Bianca. But if I had to choose, Bianca Belair need to be holding that title at the end of the day. And then we could go ahead and see where we go from there. If she get booed at the WrestleMania, we're going to have a conversation. We're going to have a conversation about that. And then the main event to wrap up WrestleMania 41, Night 2. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the undisputed WWE title. The title that Roman Reigns held for 4 years. The title that took Seth Rollins, The Undertaker, The Rock, and who else was in that match? And John Cena. To spawn and do all they could to get all of this shit over. It took the fucking Avengers assembling to beat Roman Reigns. Okay? Just think about WrestleMania 41 main event juxtaposition. I'm going to say that word right, and I did, to WrestleMania 40. They fed us too fucking good. Now they gave us fucking Kobe steak last year, and now here we are eating the regular T-bone. It's a little tough. It's a little tough to swallow. John Cena. Like, I don't even know what we doing. John Cena need to go over. That's it. Now, what would fuck this up if fucking The Rock shows up, everybody's staring at The Rock, and, you know, Cody decides maybe he wants to go heel. You all seem to want him to act like the guy from the goddamn The Boys TV show. Now, if you never watched The Boys, then you don't know what the fuck people talking about. But either way, y'all, everybody want Cody to be hateful and go heel. Don't ever seeing that happen. He made it clear. Okay? John Cena went ahead and took the goddamn coven that The Rock offered. Never really got a real deeper explanation as to why, because John Cena got everything. And so does Cody Rhodes. But I think The Rock was drunk, and I'm going to stick with that. That's why we're here now. Um, Cody Rhodes got his ass kicked in the mouth, and it busted the eye open by Travis Scott and all of that. We endured weeks and weeks and weeks of monologues, just looking at each other. It was very difficult to get here. It was very difficult, and we got here. We made it, guys. John Cena needs to win. Now, word on the street is John Cena has a whole bunch of dates. He's still on his retirement tour, so there's no reason why he can't win and show up with the title and continue to go back and forth with Cody Rhodes, and then do one more. He's supposed to do all of the pay-per-views, so it's not like he can't defend it up until he has another TV show, because I know he has to do that one show that I love over there on HBO Max. I can't remember the name of it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The Peacemaker. If y'all want to laugh, they do so much fucking cussing over there. It's hilarious to me. I love the show though. John Cena needs to win. That's where I'm at with it. So that is WrestleMania. I think I missed somebody. Yes, I missed Randy Orton. That is the wild card. It's to be announced. Um, I feel like it's gonna be Orton versus Solo Sikoa because they had a run in and shit. Even though I wouldn't mind if it was Orton versus the GM Nick Aldis and his shoulders. His shoulders are gonna be a ringside. Cause I'm not even gonna hold you. If I'm in charge, you're not about to fucking drop me on my motherfucking head because you can't get a match. But he claimed the people upstairs told him that he need to relax and be professional while this big motherfucker talk shit to him. And he was professional. Them shoulder pads was vibrating and shit. So I think it's either gonna be Randy versus Nick Aldis, but most likely 100% is going to be Randy versus Solo Sikoa to get him on the title, to get him on the main card and do his thing. The Mania before the actual show is Friday. They call it WrestleMania SmackDown. That is where you'll see the Street Profits versus Motor City Machine Guns. Also, if I'm correct, is going to be Zelina Vega with Caden Carter and Katana Chance going up against Chelsea Green and the Secret Hervis. They'll be pulling that show up too. And I think probably some other stuff's going to happen. It's just going to be a whole advertising for WrestleMania. And that's where we at, guys. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. I think I hit everything, and this was, I don't know. Are you excited? I mean, listen. This is where I'm at. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm going in with low expectations. The last pay-per-view, I enjoyed it a little bit more because I wasn't expecting nothing. The standard and the bar is literally melted in the same hot lava that the Terminator got melted in Terminator 2. That's where the bar and the standard is. And so in order for me to enjoy this, I'm going to look at it as if I'm 14 all over again. I'm going to take it for what it is. And then when I settle in and let everything melt into my brain, I'm going to get riled the fuck up. That's just how it works. But right now, I'm not about to just sit here and fucking melt down. This is what it is. This is what they gave us. What can we do? We don't have to watch it, but I'm going to watch it. And I'm going to tell you how it was. All right, y'all, leave it right here. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Make sure you hit the comments. Give me all of your information. And make sure you correct me if I'm wrong, please. And I will catch you on the next one. Deuces.